Hello. Hello. Yellow? Hello. I know it's a new vocal stem. Shut up. Shut. Cease. Don't even begin that. Do not even begin that. Anyway! Hello, Chikola. Hello, Neko. Chikola, congrats on first. Hello, Crunk. Hello, Jared. Hello, Zat. Hello, Zat. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Finger. Hello, Len. Hello, Yokai. Hello, Lind. Hello, Dragonite. Hello, spontaneous male pregnancy. Hello, Draco. Hello, Sparrow. Thank you for 5 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Olympian. Hello, Garuda. Hello, hello, Beavers. I said hi to Sparrow already. Hello, Pyra. Hello, Paige. Hello, Liga. Hello, Yappy. Hello, Raspite. Hello, Mewjin. Hello, Tims. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Natsu. Hello, Thana. Hello, Yogurt. Hello, Urchin. Hello, AES. Hello, Ryu. Hello, Nevzix. Hello, Locke. Hey, hey, hey. For your question, I'll be an emerald archon because green. Just because you like green? That's a valid reason. There's not a specific rhyme or reason for anything there. Emerald because you are corrosive? Chat, what would I be? Can I be Apple? Because I'm Apple. Hello, Prez. Hello, Jackal as well. Want to know what I had to deal with last night at work? What did you have to deal with last night at work? Radiation? Radiation! I can be Apple? Yeah, I am Apple for an amazing reason.
Check your inbox, operator. Maybe all...
Oh, Amir's back. A dementia... Oh! It's been a fucking night? Holy shit. Do you guys want to see the kiss?
Find me a way to upload this memory forever.
Thanks, Amir. Even though you're kind of being a dick to me in Dungeons and Dragons, even though you're being a dick in D&D, I appreciate that you still kick me. You still give me a kissy. Haven't been to your stream in so long. May have thought you'd forgotten me for today. The last time you were in here was over a year ago, and before that, it was the year before that. Dementia patient kept pissing everyone and I died. What?
Lizard.
Hey, Aspect. Yeah, I get that that's kind of what dementia patients do, but what? It was dinner, eh? Haven't changed from Eleanor since the beginning, so I was low-key expecting Amir to stick tentacles down your throat. Also, hi Jelvis, I see you. Yeah, I agree with Finger, Ayo. I agree with Finger, Ayo. I hope everything was like as peaceful as it physically can be in that sort of situation. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what that means. I know what that means. Whoa, okay, he's being a dick. I just thanked him for not being a dick and now he's being a dick again. He's being a dick. Maybe give him another kiss to get in a good mood. He just got a kiss! He is being in trotty! He's kinda... Did the fucking man in the wall... Did the man in the wall fucking, like, take over the game? Okay, you know what? I didn't expect to start stream and immediately have my husband of like 1,000,000 in-game years be possessed by the creepy demon that's been trying to kill me. Yeah, no, that's not Amir, that's not Amir, that's not Amir. Bah! Hello, Ark. Stop it! Amir, stop it! This is not my eternalism husband. Hello, my favorite munchy lizard. Hello, Ark. Yeah, I saw that hey kiddo message and I was like, that ain't Amir. That ain't Amir. I know my in-game imaginary husband of multiple years and that is not my in-game imaginary husband of multiple years. No more in a wall than a stupid fish in a bowl? Gator! Gator! Thank you for 33 months! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! I am in shock! Who is this typing? This has got to be the fucking man in the wall. This is... Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like that cat face. 33 months. Amir, that's not Amir. That's not Amir. That's not Amir. This is not Amir. How are we? I'm okay. Yeah, the Hex are in the Twitch chat, and Amir is no longer Amir. Hello, Dashin. Didn't Amir want to make a cephalon? I don't think this is a cephalon. Why is Amir not Amir? He's being a dick and he said, hey kiddo. Yeah, as you can see, Amir is having a mental breakdown. How's your day going? My day was bad. I got a flat tire. It's been alright. I have had a terrible week, to be honest with you guys. Valid crash out on Amir's part. I mean, he's literally possessed. Yeah, I have had a terrible week. I'm not even gonna try and sugarcoat it. Last time you guys saw me, I was excited to get my new car the next day. And I did not get a new car the next day. Because it turned out it had been in a head-on. Hope! Thank you for 28 months! Thank you, thank you! Holy heck, holy heck. Thank you, Hope. Hello, Nehems. Hope the rest of your week goes well, though. Hopefully. Good night, beavers. Have a good sleep. I hope you can, rid yourself of the nightmares. Hello, Frosty. Hello, Elma. If it'll make you feel any better, this week has been a whole shitload of fuck for all of us. We're all in the trenches together. Hope you find an even better car, hopefully. Yeah, I was very excited for it, and all hell broke loose. And yeah, it's been in the head-on. It's had major rust damage. Nah. I found out all of this. Like, if the inspection had passed, I'd be picking it up a few hours afterwards. So I went from excited and, like, counting down the hours till I could get my new car to not getting a new car. Instantly. With one singular text message. So yeah, I've had a week. Yeah, and that, Draco. And that. Where am I buying this from? A dealer. Hi, Karami. Hi. So yeah, it turned out to be a bust. I was trying not to be too excited, but I got too excited, and yeah. I was very, very, very upset. Oh yeah, you want them to find shit like this in the inspection, but it's still, like, heartbreaking, right? Because it's a fucking dealership. They should have known. They should have not just said, yeah, it's fine, yeah, it's fine, yeah, it's fine. It passed the dealership's inspections. It's only because I got an independent person out. Hi, next time! Do they not have another of that model? No, sir. They do know they're trying to sell you it. I'm still fighting to get, well, I was still fighting to get my refund back. My refund came in like 2 hours ago. Which is kind of insane, because that's since Wednesday. No, guys, I'm glad I got the, I'm glad I got the second opinion, obviously. But yeah, it is still depressing as hell. Am I sure they weren't passing off a defective product maliciously? I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it. Because it's the same car is already back up for sale. So they very clearly have not made any attempt at fixing it despite asking me for the report. Like, they asked for an email copy of the report, and then literally the day after I was meant to pick it up and didn't, it's back up online. So, you know, they very clearly haven't fixed it. Yeah, they know. So yeah, I've had a week. I know everyone's had a week with everything that's happened. I am not getting whatever the fuck that thing is, Yabby. This red cube. It's not happening. Welcome. Thank you guys for the YouTube subs. Welcome, welcome. I forgot to change the YouTube thingies. Hello, Naris. Hello, Neutral. It's cute. It's not cute. Japanese boxcars are goated. Guys, I don't want a Japanese boxcar. Hi, Zed. Okay, Amir seems a little bit better. Seems like everyone's synced in a bad week. Yeah. I think we are all synced up in having a terrible week. So let's have big group hug. Yeah. Big squishy group hug for a shitty week, and it's Friday and it's nearly over, and then it's the weekend, and the weekend can't be bad because it's the weekend, right? Hello, Nani. Oh no. You want me? Aww. Oh, I feel bad for him. He didn't want to do this. But he said so many times that he did before we got this arc where he wanted to. Come talk to me in the F&F room? Sorcery the Acquiring? Sorcery the Acquiring. Sorcery the Acquiring. You just need to buy like that many cards. You can teach us to play? Oh no. Oh! That's the end of... Okay. Check the chat history.
How did you even get in here? I thought I locked the door. Sneaky Drexosis. Wicked. Tripsy false.
Why is he doing a golem voice?
How did you even get in here?
Okay, so the meltdown he had today is still here, but why is the first one file empty?
How did you even get in here? I thought I locked the door. Sneaky Drexosis. Wicked. Tripsy false.
Tinfoil theory, his golem is actually a woolly? appreciate that. That was how many takes do you reckon that took the VA? How many takes do you reckon the VA took to get that right?
Eating a pizza is like kissing a cheese monster. Is like biting the summer moon.
What? What?
Time for a word from our sponsor. An absurdly unhealthy amount of caffeine.
Gamer subs! Yeah, okay then. I have some questions and I don't know that I will get answers for them. Sponsored by Galen. Hello, Dezo. Gake? If gamer subs were in Albania, what would they be called? I don't know. We need like very obvious synonyms for gamer and subs. Arcade nutrients. Arcade nutrients. I think that's what they'd be called. Alright, who's coming along? Let's start getting through some weeklies. Yeah, the Technosite armor is back again. Technosite armor is back. Flavors would be different tech rock varieties? Maybe. We should probably go see the boy in the D&D table after Sortie. Yeah, we should probably go check on him. We'll get there. I mean, we're gonna do ETA anyway, so we'll check on him when we get to that point. Right? We have one more spot. We can go check on him when we get to the point where we would normally do ETA. We'll just drop in and say hi to him then. One more person? As a treat, one more person? Haven't played Warframe since the last big update? That's okay. What are we doing now? Sortie and then Archon hunt. Sortie, Archon hunt, ETA, EDA. You'll join Impossible, send me a message in game. Same as always, if you want to join, send me a message, first in, best dressed, yada yada yada. You guys know the drill. Same as every single day. Every single stream. Howdy. Howdy, howdy. Hi, Nev6. Does the drill know you? I believe the drill does know you. I haven't spoken to it very recently. It's been a bit busy with the project, but I think it does know you. I think the drill is quite aware of you, Chicola. But yeah, I know everyone has had a shitty week. I love it! Hey, hey, hey. Everyone has had a shitty week, but it is Friday! It's Friday, it's the weekend. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then! Hopefully GGHRS Skibidi really. What? Elmo, what are you on about? Genuinely, what does that even mean? Oh, why is my fishing spear bound and not my... Lando music? Yes, Lando music. There is no real seek this week, so I will have to cope without having Formula 1 to watch, but that's okay. Yeah, was that English? I really don't know that was. I'm very glad someone knew that I was making a Formula 1 reference. Hi, Della. I'm very, very, very glad someone knew. You're manifesting a Piastri win? You know what? You know what, Gator? I believe in it. I also believe in a Piastri win. Am I delusional? Maybe. Possibly. However, I had a pretty big crash out last race. For a very specific reason, right?
That's the last cache.
And that was that after seeing Mercedes fuck George over again,
Spotted.
I had the biggest crash out I fear I've ever had about Formula One. And I have decided that simply supporting Mercedes is not enough. So I have decided that I will now be supporting VCarb Liam Lawson
I've located another massive enemy.
and
Take the fight to them.
I now have 2 teams to support. Because you know what? I actually have a justification for this. I have a justification for this. Mercedes? Shit. Ferrari? Shit. McLaren? Shit. We know this. Just because they've got fast cars doesn't mean they aren't being shitheads.
These casualties for much
You know who never has a fucking bad time when they're in a race? Liam Lawson.
and take them out.
He doesn't win. He doesn't lose. He has a good time. Normally gets to the end in one piece.
Enemies. Take the fight to them.
Nothing particularly bad seems to happen to him. Hey, Hirika!
More
Yeah,
near
no matter what is happening on the rest of the track, Liam Lawson seems to be just, you know, having a good time. He's just chilling. Just came to drop by and say hi, take care everyone. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am glad to see you again, Hirika. George is getting paid to not drive for Mercedes? Look, I do not like the way George is getting treated at all. It is rage-inducing.
another massive enemies.
So yeah, I've decided, at least if I support VCarb, right? If I support VCarb and Liam Lawson,
Tenno.
I am always going to have someone having a good time, because Liam Lawson is always having a good time.
There's the officer. Capture them.
It's quite literally that simple. If I were getting treated like him, I'd lash out in unnecessary anger and borderline violence? Yeah. No, it is disgusting. It is disgusting what they're doing to him.
Intel
There was no need for him and Kimi to switch, other than to give Kimi more points. You know who else is having a good time? Fernando Alonso. Is he?
Messages in your inbox, operator. They are not as encrypted as they should be.
Is Fernando having a good time? George was probably gonna get beaten anyway, just given the dignity of defending. Look, it should have been Papaya Raw's the best driver gets a point. Lance Stroll got a point. Yeah, look. Look, Lance Stroll is cheering because he is, you know, he actually got to do something. He actually got to do something. Having said that, I don't give a fuck what Lance Stroll's doing. Oh, yeah. Look, I have crashed out too much about Formula One recently. I've crashed out far too much about Formula One recently. Hello, Yellover! Hey.
Stay focused. There's a
Lapis.
heavy approaching.
Hey, okay. Hey. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're having a good day. Happy streaming, yeah. Hey. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're vibing.
Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Hope you're having a good time. Otherwise I'm failing at being a good streamer. So have a good time. Brackets threatening.
Increased security measures.
Ominous and threatening. Have a good time. You will have a good time, and you will enjoy it. Comfy time and even comfier here. Yee, that's good. That is the intent. Not having a good time, having a great time. Having the same amount of a good time as Liam Lawson on any given race weekend.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start.
What
destroying
platforms are good right now besides prime parts? Look, prime parts are always going to be the king of farming for platinum. That's just the short and long of it. You're never gonna get a more consistent platform. You can do rare mods.
Distracted. They won't even know
It's,
gone.
you know, it's a little bit more RNG and a little more tedious, but you could. Boss ribbons are getting a huge boost. Yeah. I saw locking a stat for them, right? Locking combine. And combine? I didn't know about the combining part. Brackets, I did not actually watch prime time.
Another job well.
The hell was that? Selling relics because I'm too lazy to farm them? You know we do like long ass relic cracks in here, right? You can always come join us. You are more than welcome to come join us. Simodius saw our shit and decided, you know what, bet? Yeah, we had a conversation about that and then it happens. DE, I know you're listening to me. DE, I'm aware. Look, Simodius and by extension DE, I am watching you very closely with a magnifying glass. If I see one more thing come out of my chat and then get put in the game, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Digital Extreme.
Contracts are not to be taken lightly.
Yeah, that big stupid purple triangular motherfucker is aware.
Area. Leave no survivors. General Sargus Brock has become a problem for our artifact recovery efforts. Several of our dig sites in this sector have been attacked.
Stuff from
and
Archwing
annexed by
interceptions and
Rockets.
defection? I don't think either of those are like super unpopular. Or at least not to a point where it'd be worth grinding it over and over and over and over and over for a mod. You don't have time because gym, socializing, and work takes toll? No! Please play Warframe with me. Please crack relics with me. Please. Is there any defection? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I can't think of anything off the top of my head from defection or from Archwing Inception that's like super valuable. I may be entirely wrong, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. Bane of Orokin mods? Prime version though. Hi Tashi! Hey. It's just for a single roll though, they're making the RNG so much worse with combos? Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, I feel like having the prime version kind of means the normal version is less valuable by default, right? Been a while since I've been here. I didn't know you guys watch F1. We have in the Discord a thread specifically for F1. And basically whenever a race is on, I crash out in there. I have a big old crash out whenever anything I don't like happens. I highly recommend it. It's excellent. When I hover over my sub badge in chat, the text is in French. Hang on, I wanna say. What the fuck? It's not in French for me. It's not in French for me. It's in English. Second most expensive is probably just arcanes. Oh yeah, I guess the good arcanes would go for a good bit. No real discussion happens other than Akari crashing out. I mean, I am more than happy to have a normal discussion, but... Only yours is? Seeing max DNF, Dan? Seeing max DNF? You like the accent? Thank you. It is a combination of Australian and stupid.
Our target's been conditioned by Pazul personally. Do what you can. Bring them home.
Yeah, if you like Max Verstappen and you go in the F1 chat, you're not gonna like me very much. You thought Max will have a comeback by now, like last year? No, I think it's just washed. I think it's washed. I fear Max Verstappen is washed. Well, no, I don't fear it. I choose to believe it, to be honest. I choose to believe he's washed. Brackets, I do not like him. You talk about Max like his Ballas? He is the Ballas of Formula 1. He is. I do not enjoy his presence. Is there F1 this weekend? No. I do not think it is a raw seek this seek.
The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry. The bypass is done.
You have a screenshot saying otherwise? Look, that's because I was crashing out. You cannot hold the things I say mid-crash out against me. Not when it comes to Formula 1, anyway. Wish I could edit Max to look like an Orokin. Step 1, picture of Max. Step 2, photop.com. Step 3, blue overlay. Bada bing, bada boom. Orokin Verstappen.
Thank you, Tenno.
I'm suspecting she's not a fan of Max. I don't know what you guys think. Flawless logic? Yeah. Hey, I didn't say slurs. I didn't say slurs mid crash out. I mean, just because I threatened Lewis Hamilton's life once, that doesn't mean I'm saying slurs.
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
I enjoyed watching Max and Daniel. Look, as an Australian, Daniel makes me sad. Daniel was the driver that I knew about before I actually cared about F1. Its entire popcorn bucket and beer in one bite and heard no slurs all time ever? No? What? When did I ever say a slur? I haven't! I'm a good lizard. I bought an F1 book for a friend and then later realized it was the hot kind of book. I bought her Throttle. I got a Twitter recommendation. Like, my Twitter feed has been leaning more Formula 1. My Twitter feed has been leading more Formula 1. But someone was, like, listing the books and then listing, like, what driver it's, like, based off of. And I do not like that. F1 Yowie. I think, no, F1 self-insert smart? Question mark? My Twitter feed is just Akari because you're the only person I follow at this point. Hi, Nico. Good. Good links. Keep it that way. If your Twitter feed is just me, you are on the best part of Twitter. Oh, and your artist? Good. Even better. Even better. Even better. Just me and any mama. Look at that smug git face. Wait, how smug can I be?
We can divide Pazul's fractured mind against him. Draw attention with the blade, while our Grenier operative and his Entrati guide ransack Pazul's
An Akari too cute. An IQ too low. Your feed is video games and VTubers? Look, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's the expected feed. Yeah, if you do not already have Twitter, do not install Twitter. That is a terrible idea. It is like a containment breach. It's like a containment breach of like all the worst, stupidest people on the internet. Well shit? What do you mean, well shit? No, do not sign up to Twitter. I'm the only notifications you get? I am sorry if you have notifications on for me on Twitter and then you get like tweets of all the stupid shit that I post and then delete 30 seconds later because I rethink it. Twitter is only good for two things, art and art. There's a cure for Twitter, just forget your password to it. Ugh. Yeah, art and art. Twitter is a mess. I'm happy for the good people I found, but damn. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it, Gab. Joined Twitter when Kanye started tweeting. Kanye has had so many Twitter-based crash outs and like actual genuine like he needs help Twitter meltdowns that at this point I'm fairly sure he is the reason that Twitter is the way it is. I fear his insanity just leaked into everything else.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
You mean Elon Musk? Yeah, Elon Musk. Your first one got hacked? It requires scan. Oh, it's a curia. If you scan all of those across every map, you get a little curia for your ship. Very much a mind the gap, but the whole site is 10k potholes every 20 centimeters. Yeah. Hi, Silas. Hey. Yeah, look, I wouldn't recommend going on Twitter if you're not already on Twitter. If you are already on Twitter and you don't follow me, why don't you follow me? I make good tweets. I make funny tweets.
Life support on the way.
Sometimes a tweet that I make goes like viral and I don't understand why. What are my thoughts on Arvid Lindblad? My prominent thought regarding Arvid Lindblad is that when he and Gabriel Bortoletto were next to each other on the grid and they showed like the driver lineups, like all of their faces next to each other as they're like showing the grid lineup, and they had Arvid and Gabby next to each other. It looks like they're like two ancient like gods, and one of them always tells you the truth and one of them always lies to you. Hey Manbo! Hey. That is my thoughts on Arvid Lindblad. Not skipping a lab? Yeah, don't skip a lab. Lab important. Should come here often for your F1 takes. It's such a peculiar F1 take. You know what? I need to open up KO. I need to take a screenshot of it and I need to tweet it. I need to show everyone exactly what I mean. I need to show everyone exactly what I meant by that. Oh. Sham. Sham. KO won't let me make memes.
Clean kill.
Look, yeah, Twitter has a very weird algorithm and it tends to fuck things up very, very quickly. What is his retaliatory weapon of choice? What do you mean by that? What do you mean retaliatory weapon of choice? It's generous implying it's got an algorithm and not just vibe slop. I mean, yeah, it is very slop. I don't know if it's vibe slop, but it is a form of slop. A disgusting form of slop. How about Isaac Hadjar? My opinions on Isaac Hadjar, he does not look like a nice person. He looks like he would bully me and take my lunch money. And also, whenever I write his last name, my phone capitalizes it, and therefore I've taken that to mean that he is evil. I have no proof of this other than he looks like he would bully me, and his name capitalizes itself in my phone. That's all the logic I have for you there. I'm looking for the thing of Borderletto and fucking what's his face next to each other. Uh-oh? You can be an Urple Archon shard. Why uh-oh? Why uh-oh, Kenny?
He has found the Archon's current location. Fazul has no idea what we have achieved today.
You'll be a Radiant Red Shard? Alright, let me get to extraction. Apparently, I am not allowed to screenshot KO. So, my meme will have to wait a sec. Oh, the check-in message is ominously accurate? Yeah, it does that sometimes. Sometimes I fear that it's not RNG after all. You can be a Radiant Red Shard if you want. But the Radiant Red Shards look like they'd taste the best, so be aware you may get eaten. You can screenshot. You need to turn off hardware acceleration in browser settings. Hang on. Hang on. Hardware.
If there's a long pause, it's not for dramatic effect. I just tripped over the cord again.
Okay, I need to relaunch it. I need to fist fight an undead wolf monster? Yeah, that's what I can't do, Neko! I can't screenshot it. That's my problem right now. If I go into snipping tool, it just comes up as a black box. Thanks, Amir! Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, that did in fact work. That did in fact work. Thank you, Abby. Normal print screen wasn't working either. Warframe being a better place to check if she's live than here? Yeah! That is a tweet and a half. I am retweeting that. That is... I appreciate that.
Lotus finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything.
That's why it showed up here. I'm sorry.
to live.
There we go. That! Tell me I'm wrong! Tell me I'm wrong. I don't even think that's a hot take. I actually think I'm correct here. How fast can I type, Lizard? Do you guys want me to do a typing test? He cooking? He? The question is, which one of them can only tell you the truth and which one of them can only tell you lies? Hi, Chimney. The left one lies? Do you think the right one tells the truth? Is the same guy? No, they're not the same guy. They're not the same guy. They almost look like, you know those memes where they like split someone's face in half and flip it to like see how symmetrical their face is? They kind of look like that. There are two identically accurate lizards in front of the door. One is a Durgan, one of them is a lizard. Am I sure? I think I'm sure. The left one is a liar. Hang on. Tail better than wings? Well, guess what? There you go. You're welcome, by the way. Which one lies? Left or right? You don't feel safe looking at them? Tail? Wait, you guys did not know about tail? You got both? Yeah, do I get to live now? Someone will get a life-size lizard tail plushie, hopefully. Hello duck, hello unicorn. Hey guys. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, the question is... Well, it seems to be that the left one is the liar. But... I don't know. Someone would get a life-size lizard tail plushie. I would actually love that. I feel like that would be comfy as fuck. I would really appreciate it, actually. Why bomb? wrong?
Azul has barred the way
What did I do wrong?
Evens, but stolen deacon veils should allow you to deceive the barrier.
Life-size Akari full body plushie? I mean, we have the body pillow. It's pretty close, right? The body pillow is pretty close, and it's also like, if you drool on it, you can wash it. You're gonna lurk and sleep. Good night, Chubbers. Have a good sleeper. Have a good eep. Have a good mimir. So yeah, maybe the ducky is the better idea. You're ordered to mist. Do not resist. I will not resist. You cannot resist the mist. With the plushie, you can put Lizard in front of your PC to let it play Warframe for you. But you could do that with the body pillow as well. The pillow can also play Warframe. I may have over misted a little bit and now the mist is like legitimately dripping.
I do not know if Azul is truly the leader of the Archon.
Do you guys know if the Uli market phone cases do mag charging?
Only Naira has the
Ooh,
guts to
I don't know.
super like this.
I don't have one, so I don't know. I can always ask if you want links. I can always ask my merch wrangler and find out. No way this lizard got mist drips? Hell yeah! Drip the fuck out, Kenny. With mist.
Just got lucky.
And hydrate?
You dealt with Archon Naira expertly, Tenno.
Hydrated, misted,
No
dripping,
protection.
flourishing, unbothered, moisturized, in my lane, running into walls. Nonchalant? Yeah, I'm nonchalant as fuck. No, I'm very chalant. Let's be so for real. Okay, let me quickly ask. I think there's lasagna I need to talk to now.
Yeah, Eleanor? Oh,
Question from my community.
I have no idea what'll happen.
Are the phone cases...
Coming to you
What's the wording?
live across the unfathomable eons.
Compatible with mag charging. Let's see what they say. Who are we asking about what? Asking whether Ulu Market cases are compatible with mag charging. Like the MagSafe. Hopefully it is. It wasn't a spicy one? Nah. Do you guys want to see me do a typing test? What is this? Inside you there are two wolves. One smokes cement. The other also smokes cement. You're addicted to cement. I don't think it applies to Gabrielle Bortoletto and Arvid Lindblad, but... Hang on, I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, inside you there are two wolves. One smokes cement. The other also smokes cement. You're addicted to cement. Speed typing test.
Operator.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Interfacing with the Foundry's AI presets.
Oh, I don't like that one either.
Forge a new connection.
Okay, I like that one. What is this? Oh, that's also me. Do you remember that someone once asked if pussy feels like wet cement? Yeah, it was Bob. Alrighty. Or just have, again, one plan, many run, open back, as nation thing, find, set, high they around into real help, early May house, but high turn, increase, my most turn by hold system, no I can. There you go. Is there one where you can just actually put in words? Like you can actually just type a thing and it uses that to measure, or does it always give you random words to measure? Hey Kaya! Like, I feel like I would do better if I wasn't just looking at things. Fast Lizzer? Joins the Akari stream, greeted with smoke cement. Yeah, we watching peak. Try hovering on the words before typing. It's always random stuff, but it just gets harder. It doesn't seem to do anything. Pick the custom option. What is Zen? Oh, it's just typing as many words as you can. Oh, is this like round 2 of it?
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
I can't fucking spell. Or could you also most on first without around consider those public hands say do become beeline part plan many. Can we get yay bars? Also hard motherfuckers wanna find me. I mean, I did a little bit better there. Next test. Fuck. Find good without lead. Help! It's because I keep looking at chat. It's because I keep looking at chat. We do that again. And plan child stand show by core use into will become show. Very first he's seen a leave number keep with stand or great. Look, time where because whom are all here find good without lead help around great first two. Don't think monkey type gets harder? I don't know, man. Then you go. Ooga booga, I type good. Ooga booga, I type good. Okay. Next up is ETA. I wonder if you type out things you pre-thought about, wonder if it'll be faster. That's what I'm thinking, is like, if I'm having to read and then touch type, it's not gonna be as fast as if I'm typing what I'm actually, like, thinking of. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm in an argument, and I'm proving someone wrong, you better believe my typing speed is, like, fucking 150. Hi, Ina! Like, yeah, you better believe, at that point, my type speed is like a fucking million, chat. Believe you can type 1,000 words a sec? Yeah, easy. Easy, if I'm pissed off enough and I'm like explaining something to someone. Because I'm French now, sorry for your loss. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need to be in, like, good conditions. You know what I mean? As opposed to, like, just reading a thing and rewriting it. Maybe I'm explaining that badly. I actually don't know. Yeah, I need to be, like, unbothered, moisturized, flourishing, in my lane. All of that. And then I'm gonna be fine. But like, 80s is still pretty good, right? Trib. Oh, I should go see Amir, shouldn't I? Ding.
Everybody freeze! I think I dropped the D4 around here. Somewhere.
Hi.
-2 dex if you step on that for like at least a week.
I don't remember those having faces last time we were here. Hi, Muffy! Hey, hey, hey! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Theory, good down. Danger? What is that? Is that Scree? It looks like that. Hi, raiders. Welcome. If you don't know me, hello. I'm Akari. I am a Aussie VTuber. I am a Twitch ambassador. I nearly forgot what the word for that is. I'm kind of stupid, but I really like Warframe, so I hope you like me. How was your stream? Did you have a good stream?
So, about that whole accidentally flooding every part of the timeline and the whole of the known universe with a bunch of...
We love Akari. We love Lizard in this house. We will not tell Twitch that I forgot what I am. You're going on a Is everything okay? Muthi said, wait, your problem now? Good.
Yeah. Sorry.
You didn't forget because you said it? Yeah, but I forgot for a second there.
Hey, let's go mop the floor with a few of them schmucks, huh?
Oh! It was your 3-year stream anniversary? Oh! Happy stream anniversary. Feels good, man. And in that time, I think I've had 1 week off. Yeah, valid. Have a break. Have a break.
With an F&F adventure thing.
I did the same thing.
Oh, hey!
In that I... Oh, is it all Xmas? Is that it? Surge Xmas? Oh my god. Oops, all Xmas. archon shard, I'd be a purple shard set to armor. Over so-and-so energy, it doubles it. You're just having a break and doing some stuff you wouldn't normally do. No, that's entirely fair. I remember the first time I had a break of like a week was when I went to PAX. And like, I'd done the same thing. I'd never actually had time off streaming. And I didn't realize how burnt out I was until I got back from that. You know what I mean?
Hey, my loot sensing sword is glowing.
Yeah, I should have bought Nova for this. I didn't know what it was. I didn't think it was actually just going to be a fucking exterminate for Eximus, but that's okay. You also work? Yeah, I work full-time as well. Work full-time, stream, austubers stuff. Yeah, it was like amazing. I didn't realize how much burnout I had until I like rested afterwards, if that makes sense. All the hex are here, and I have a rocket launcher. Wage slave solidarity, yeah. Still be around, just not required to perform. Yeah, I get that. I hope it's like everything that you're looking for it. I hope it's restful. Lika, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I hope it's restful. I hope it's like relaxing. I hope if you do have any burnout at the moment, that you can like work through it a bit. I feel like as a streamer, right? It's so easy to get stuck in like the mindset of, oh, I need to be streaming, I need to be grinding, I need to be growing. And then like, you rely on it so heavily that it's bad for you. Hello, an old Warframer has come back after a year off. Welcome back, welcome back. I hope you enjoy all the new stuff we've had in the last year and a bit. I don't really care about supply cache. Like, yeah! I hope you have a great time. It is always good to see someone come back to the game. Hype for Iceblade, yeah. I recently stopped watching the numbers. It's been great for my mental. I will admit, I am a number watcher. And even after like all of these years, I'm still a number watcher. But I also feel like you've got to find a balance, right? If you don't watch the numbers at all, I find it's just as bad for me as if I obsess over the numbers. So what I do, and this may or may not work for you, is I set like a target goal and I base it off of that. So mine is like based on time, right? If I'm at half an hour in, if I'm at half an hour into stream, I aim to be between 90 and 100. Or between 75 and 90 if I'm not playing Warframe. And I know if I'm doing that, cool, I'm meeting like my normal first half hour of like greetings, yapping, making everyone feel comfy, all of that jazz. By an hour in, I hope I'm sitting at a stable, consistent 100 plus. And then depending on if it's like the weekend or not, my aim is to have like, is to hit around 150 per stream. So like, in my head, that gives me like almost like a checkbox, right? I don't need to obsess over the numbers, but I also don't need to like, turn them off and ignore them completely. And it's also not a like solid, like hard guide either. I don't know, it might work for you, Mothy, it might not. That's just something that I found that helps me. You know, I know that if I'm sitting on like, if If I'm sitting on 70 after half an hour, I know there's probably something going on. Imagine being comfortable in an Akari stream? Are you telling me that I do not make you comfortable? I think it's more comparing myself to others. No, I get that. Means you need goals to archive, also a way to handle things. I mean, no, I don't write the goals down or anything. Like, I don't measure streams by like, oh, you know, I met all 3 of my goals, I'm happy. Oh, I didn't meet any of my goals, I'm sad, blah, blah, blah. Like, if I have a terrible, terrible stream, I'll feel bad about it. But for the most part, it's kind of just like, if I'm there, I'm there. If I'm not, I normally tend to be around my goalpost mark. So I never feel like horrendously terrible. But it definitely, yeah, the comparison was what got me for a very long time as well. I always worry about like comparison stuff. Yeah, everything has its limits. Very, very wise, Finger. So you'll be there as a creator? Yes, I am a PAX creator this year. I got PAX Oz gave me a badge. I get to be a super cool creator. Well, Twitch technically gave me the badge. I applied through Twitch, but yeah, I will be at PAX Oz as a creator. We'll be hanging out. We'll be doing stuff. It'll be great. I'm looking forward to it. I always love PAX. It's one of my highlights of every year. You've never been? PAX is like... Okay, I'll try not to like overly detailed spoil anything for you. But PAX is like the state fair / royal show, but for computers. Like, imagine the shopping and like stand part of like the royal show or state fair. And it's just games and computer parts and like accessories and stuff. It is incredible. The first year I went to PAX, chat, I actually cried. The first year I went to PAX, I walked into the exhibition hall and I got so overwhelmed by like all of the cool shit that I started crying. I'm too afraid to meet the 7-foot dragon? I have some news for you. Maybe 0.7 foot. Shame I didn't save enough to get... No, of course, there's always next year.
We did it!
There's always next year.
Oh, I know I can do this. I wonder what else I can do. Oh, ow! 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 Arthur! Okay! Ow! Okay, I'm sorry!
Yeah, this dragon can fit in your palm. But do not pick her up. Let her climb on when she is ready. Little Lisa? Yeah. 3 sauce packets big. 3 sauce packets big. Hang on, I need to show you guys. What if I pick her up by her horns? That will give her brain damage. Is this a PNG? I hope this is a PNG. What the fuck is an AVIF? Shini! Hi. Alright, who wants to come along for ETA? Who wants to come along for Elite Temporal Archimedea? Finger? Eyes? In the Discord, I post this really stupid gif of a snake with like the eye emotes on it. And Finger started taking it and posting it back at me, and I love it. Chibi! 29 months, that's almost a year? Thank you for nearly a year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feels so good, man. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for so long. Thank you for almost a whole entire year. Ooga booga. Why the motorbike got eyes? Don't question it. Hey, Davina! Wait, I need to give you guys a height comparison, okay? Lisa. One, two, three. Wait, they're not lined up properly now. Yeah, Iron 3, ketchup big. Three ketchups big.
Well, fancy seeing you here, 19.
True. So like 6 inches. Would you like my 6 inches?
Okay, get your loadout ready because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out.
I'm $3 tall? No, I'm only 3 sauce packets big. Not about the length, it's about how you use it or something. Yeah, I'm $3 tall, but only if you lay them horizontally. Let's say hi, Davina. Yeah, it's imperative that the sauce packets remain unharmed. It is absolutely imperative. We cannot allow the sauce packets to be harmed, chat. What do I think about the Surge Xmas? I like that all the hex are there. Can someone change the wiki? It says 169 centimeters instead of 2.85 tomato packs. It is also imperative that the lizard remains misted. The lizard is very misted right now. The mist is finally dried on, like, it's finally dried. I am no longer, I no longer have, like, literal, like, just condensation all over my face. The lizard is very lizard right now. What am I doing that makes me more lizard than usual? You missed it? I'm getting sloshed? Hell yeah!
Jerks. Will you like take a bunch?
You can have a little bit of sloshing as a treat.
I really need clean data.
Skull determination assignment accepted.
One little mist and one small mist for lizards. One giant drink for yabby kind. Never seen anyone get stuck under that thing before. Holy shit. If I missed it too much, will I evolve into an axolotl? No, because that would be backwards evolution. Axolotls evolve into salamanders, and salamanders evolve into lizards. You know, like the carp that jumps up the waterfall and turns into a dragon? But it's like an axolotl that turns into a salamander that jumps up the mountain that turns into a lizard. That's how it works.
Miss Alaska.
I jumped up the whole mountain thanks to gamer subs.
Check your signals.
Are you a lizard?
I'm catching something.
I'm not dissing Lottles. I'm
like
not. I'm just saying I can't evolve into a Lottle when I've evolved past a Lottle. to the fish store. Last time I went to the fish store, they had plushy axolotls, and they put them all inside the fish tanks, like the empty, dry fish tanks to store them. And it was really, really cute, and I thought of you. If I go back there, I'll take a picture for you. It was a little bit ago now, but it was very, very cute, and I thought of you, and I was like, that's so cute, the axolotls are in the tanks. Yeah, maxolotl. How is Toast? Chibi, you're about 2 months out of, like, behind the news. Yeah. Toast, look, it wasn't entirely unexpected because he was 3 years old, and for a beta fish, 3 years old is pretty old. Like, you can't really complain because 3 years old for a beta is pretty good. But yeah, he pretty much in the space of 24 hours went from perfectly fine to not good at all to gone. Like, Sham can vouch, I tried everything. As soon as I noticed anything, I tried everything I could. But, yeah. He has gone to the great aquarium in the sky. We still don't actually know what caused it. I have a feeling that he was just old, and as what happens, you know, things just stop working. But yeah, it was very, very heartbreaking. He's making shenanigans with Frederick. Wherever he is, there are infinite algae wafers, and I'm not there to tell him not to eat them anymore. So... Kissin! Hi, Kissin! Yeah, it was very, very, very rough, especially because I couldn't figure out what was wrong. And, like, the concept of taking a beta fish to the vet is kind of insane. And even if I could have, it came on so suddenly that I just couldn't, you know? Like, the amount of exotic vets here is minimal, and you can't just, like, rush in. Especially on a weekend. Can you even bring a fish to a vet? I mean, I've seen it on TV before. We have, like, vet TV shows of, like, unusual pets and stuff. And I've seen, like, goldfish. You know the ones that get, like, the big lumpy things on their heads? Like, the bubbly scale ones? I've seen them get surgery because the bubbly scales have grown over their eyes and stuff. Yeah, but, like, that's a bit different than, like, what is wrong with it. That's, like, we can tell what's wrong and we need to fix it. Yeah, the goldfish with, like, the giant fucking thing on their heads. I think they're called wefts. Are they called wefts? Hang on. Gold fish weft. No, that's just giving me crochets. And hair extensions. Goldfish that grows big scales on its head. A wen! I was close. Yeah, the ones that get like the big bubbly thing on their head, the 7-head ones. Yeah, sometimes they do surgery to like clear some of the wen off so that they can like see properly. Genuinely speaking, are they like pricey fish? I think orandas, which are the kind of fish they are, I think they run about $30 here. They're not super expensive, but they're also not like cheap. For lack of better explanation for you, this is the kind of fish I'm talking about. And sometimes those big head growths can like grow over their eyes. So they need to do surgery to like cut it back. Yeah, they're wen. He had a 2-year-old. I guess, yeah. When it's a fish, it's even harder, right? Because fish are not... A lot of people don't think of fish in the same way as other pets, you know what I mean? Like, if you have a fish and you cry about it for too long, people start saying, why are you so upset it was just a fish? And like, the amount of vets that can treat and diagnose fish is insanely low. So yeah, unfortunately there wasn't anything I could do about it, really. I tried my best with what I could do. Like, I was testing that water every fucking hour to see if any parameters were off. I did every test I could think of. I did so many like changes and monitoring and temperature switch, and nothing was helping. It wasn't getting worse, but it also wasn't helping. So yeah, I think it was just this time, unfortunately. Like I said though, 3 years is a pretty good innings for a $15 like PetSmart fish. And he had like the best 3 years possible, you know? He had big old tank, a 80 litre, I think that's a 20-gallon tank to himself, with just a couple of snails for company. Nice and big, always heated and cooled to the right temperature for him. All different kinds of food, fresh food, frozen food. Like, he lived his best life. And while I miss him a lot, and like, I'm holding back tears even talking about this, right? Even now, even after 2 months, I'm still holding back tears.
Did you get what you needed?
But as much as I miss him, I know that I can't help it, right? Like, you can do everything and you still can't stop time. That's just the way it is. I think I had a hamster that was supposed to live from 6 months to a year. He lived for 5 years. I keep seeing this hamster on my TikTok, right? And it's apparently like 6 years old or something. And all of his fur's fallen out and it looks like a weird little naked jelly beanie thing. It's very funny looking. Boris, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for 31 months. Lizzie loves too much. I fear I do. Especially my pets. I get very, very, very attached to my pets. Like even Toast. So the Monday in the morning when I found Toast gone, I still had to go to work. I'm not joking when I say I spent at least a quarter of the day in the bathrooms crying. Like, I could not even hold myself together at work. Over a fish. I very, very, very much loved him. A toast to toast? Yeah. Thank you again, Boris. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the tier 3 as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, 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 very much. Yeah. It is a problem I have that I love things a lot. If I love something, I love it a lot. And I get very emotionally attached. I think I told you guys this, but I'll tell you it anyway. My first car was a Toyota Celica. And this car was older than me. But I loved it to death. I adored this car. Great car, beautiful. Yep, exactly, Abby. Toyota law? Yeah, Toyota law. I loved this car to death. A bit of backstory. It was my aunt's car. And when I was very young, like when I was maybe 5 or so, and I was staying with my aunt, I said to her, as this little kid, that I want this car and I like this car. And then, as fate would have it, I ended up with that car. I ended up buying it off her all those years later. Anyway, by the time I got this car, it was over 20 years old. It had been in a couple of like fender benders. It had been scratched up, scraped up, and the transmission started going. Not like the whole transmission, but a specific like niche little part. And it was also over 200,000 kilometers on it. Which is a fucking lot for a car. Yeah, the gearboxes go in Celicas. And that's what eventually killed mine. But anyway, it was on its last legs. It was on its way out. And the gearbox started going 200,000 Ks on it. You know, it was time. It had sat for many years, and then it was my first car. And it got me through a lot of shit, right? It got me through, like, everything it needed to before it started conking out. And it started conking out 4 months into my first well-paying job. It started conking out 4 months into my first well-paying job. So it survived right to the perfect point where I could afford to replace it. Anyway, it started to conk, and again, I loved it. I was super, super attached to it. I'm still super attached to it. You can tell by the way I'm talking.
Don't you dare turn that into
I haven't seen this car in years, and I still fondly think about it. Anyway, we pick out a new car for me. Me and my mum, we pick out a new car for me. It's not my favorite. It's not my first choice, but it's good. It'll get me to where I need to go. It's reliable. It's not great, not terrible. Not a car I would have picked for myself. but also not a car that I'd complain about. Anyway, the dealership, when I went to pick up my new car, quote unquote new car, and trade in the Celica, when you like trade in a car, they take a picture of you with the car here. So they have like, you know, you and then the car with a big bow on it. Hey Jin. They have like, they take a photo for you of like, you know, you, the car with a big bow on it, like it's a really cute present, blah blah blah. It's just a thing that most dealerships do here. My photo with my new car is like, I have mascara streaks running down my face. My skin is all red and blotchy. Like, my eyes are bloodshot. You can tell that I have been bawling my eyes out. And I did not want this photo at all. And they were like, oh, let's just take it, let's just take it. And I had been sobbing. I had been fucking sobbing in the dealership because I didn't want to leave my Celica. The photo is hilarious. At the time, it was devastating. But now, that picture is hilarious. Because, yeah, mascara running down my face all blotchy from, like, bawling. Yeah, I genuinely look like a wreck. And my poor mum, who's with me because, you know, she's being helpful and she's being supportive. She's like, can you just stop crying? Can you just stop fucking crying? Can you lock the fuck in, Akari? No, I could not. I simply couldn't. It was genuinely one of the saddest days of my life. Like, when I had to get rid of that car. I am still upset about it. Hypothetically, with my current situation, will I keep on again? What, another Celica? Unfortunately, the amount of Celicas in Australia is so fucking low, and most of them have either been absolutely thrashed and are gonna be on their way out anyway, or you're gonna need to dump like 5-digit amounts of money into them to do them up as like project cars. Forza? What about Forza? Can't get rid of my car, I'm too personally attached? Exactly, exactly. The Celica also did literally save my life. So I am very grateful to it. I was so emotionally attached to that car. Will I play it? Potential. Strong potential. I think right now it's probably a no, because I want to deal with my IRL car stress before adding imaginary car stress. But yeah. No, the picture the dealership took of me bawling my eyes out. And they're like, my mum is trying to get me to smile with the car. And I'm like, you can see the smile is very, very forced, and I'm very clearly unhappy. It is incredible. Genuinely a hilarious image. I have a plan for my MX-5 dies. I found some cheap engines that are strong to put in it when I kill mine. Unfortunately, I never had, like, I couldn't save the Celica. Like, the bit that was going is so old that they don't make it anymore, so the only option for the transmission and gearbox going was to put another Celica's gearbox in there. Which sounds okay, but it's gonna be the same thing. Like, it's only delaying the problem coming back, it's not fixing the problem. So like, our mechanic, the mechanics opinion was like, either you start saving up because this thing's going to be about 50 grand to completely restore and replace, or trade it in, and you know you're not going to run the risk of your daily drive bombing out on you. Genuinely such a sad day. If I could have kept it, I would have. Having said that, chat, having said that, there's only like 10 or so in the entirety of Australia for sale at the moment. I had a look out of curiosity. There's like 10 or so in the entirety of Australia. So I fear I will never get my hands on one again.
Ugly son of a bee.
Yeah, reminded me.
There
of
are
this
loads
kid
in the
the
UK. Yeah,
my
we
hand.
don't have them here.
Gods, if I could find him now.
Salika was at this weird place where it was successful commercially, but not enough to spawn a DIY and parts community. And because it was like in that weird niche of like looks sporty but is really just a Corolla, it doesn't like take the same parts. It doesn't take Corolla parts. It's not as easy as like, how to word this? It's not like an easy repair either. Like, it's niche parts, niche everything, and you simply
Seen a little live music.
can't get them
The
anymore.
security detail.
So eventually they will all go extinct.
Oh well, you've taken me on worse days.
Yeah, to get a rear-wheel drive, you need a Supra. Oh, we can't put a Spectre down either. I'm afraid to imagine Lizzo in the 1000 HP Supra. I would love a Supra, but like an old style Supra. Like a 94 Supra or so. Beautiful. Masterpiece. One of my dream cars. Hey Maddie, you would be a Talforge green shard because you're stinky? Understandable. An orange one that's super wing? Yes, however, may I present to you green one? I have a huge soft spot for green Supras. I don't know why. There's something about them. No, not the lime green one, like the emerald green kind of color. The only Lego set of your favorite car, the Dodge Charger, is in lime green. Good choice of a favorite car. I'll give you that. Don't think you've seen one in that shade before? Hang on. Oh, I probably shouldn't do this now. I'll show you it after. I have it up on my second monitor. Hello, Brit! Hey, hey, hey! Get a Japanese... No! I don't like them. I am very, like, fussy about what kind of cars I like and or don't like, so... Yeah, not gonna happen. I do not like boxy cars. My mom always used to call them bubble cars when I was little, and now whenever I see like a Yaris or something, I'm like, bubble car. I mean, no, when I see a Yaris, I think like, why is this dealer? Taking the piss. I've been standing here for 20 minutes. But like, OG Echoes, yeah, they're bubble cars. You rolled in one as a kid? What, the Yaris? Or the Echo? Let's go, let's go, let's go. You always call them lunchboxes? Yeah, I always think of my mum calling them bubble cars and telling me to never ever drive one. I have this fear of like going next to a truck in like a Yaris or an Echo and like being squished by the truck. Like, I have a terrifying fear of that. I love your avatar. Thank you. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You always speed past, never drive next to them. Yeah, I fear that, like, in a little bubble car, you'll get sucked up into their, like, vortex of air. Like, the dirty, turbulent air. And, like, that's it. GG. Your car is too small to do anything. That's my fear with bubble cars. Never. Never, ever, ever. Where's this dealer? Taking a piss. What's the E-mins? You had fun driving a Honda Prelude? Ooh! I like that they have brought back the Honda Prelude because the re-emergence of the Honda Prelude implies the potential re-emergence of the Toyota Celica. That's what I like. Honda bringing back the Prelude implies that Toyota may bring back the Celica. In my crazy little brain, that makes sense. This was an old one? Yeah, but they brought out new ones. They literally made new Preludes. The Celica is coming back. Yeah, they've been saying that for ages, but we haven't seen anything. Maybe seeing a Prelude, like the new Prelude, will make it more threatening for them to actually do it. Wouldn't they be called interludes now? Postludes? People have driven the new Celica? Wow! I was looking for them online the other day and I could not find anything besides like rumor posts that it may come back. I'm all for the new Celica, but for the love of God, make it a GR thing. Not something made from BMW with a Toyota badge or a Toyota with Subaru engine. I don't know why the fuck they did that for the 86. I don't know what the deal is with that. I say this as someone that loves the Toyota 86. Why the fuck they do that? Why did we need a group project car? No, I know what Maximilian's links. I know it is technically a GR86. You were busy drinking? Toyota 86 slash Subaru BRZ. Whatever the fucking abomination hybrid thing is. It feels unnecessary. Toyota can make a car all by themselves. They don't need Subaru to jump in. You mean the Celica? Please link me this beautiful thing. Please link me the new Celica posts. Don't diss the BRZ. My beef with the BRZ, well, the newer BRZs, is I do not like the shape of the headlights. Anyway, this is the color I meant. Hi, Sliv! This is the color I meant. This is the color I meant when I was saying about, like, the deeper emerald green Supras. That is what I would want. Wow, Toyota Celica. Is that the new Celica? Good color? Yeah, it's really pretty. It's a concept. Max is raging. Yeah, this is just concept. You know what? If they did that, I would be over the moon. I would be very, 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 very happy. Mira! Hi, Mira! Hello, Ink! Hi, Mira! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, welcome, welcome! How is your stream? That retro color is still bomb to you to this very day. You've experienced Old Man Yowie? How did you feel about it? Please give me your thoughts and opinions on Old Man Yowie. More Warframe? Hello, Snorlax! Instant ad, I'm sorry, Sav. I am sorry for my ads. For those who don't know me and came in from the raid, hello, I am Akari. I am stupid, apparently. What am I? Right, I'm a Twitch ambassador. I am an Aussie VTuber. I am a dragon. I play lots of Warframe. I'm having severe brain issues today, and I cannot fucking remember my normal raid introduction thing for the life of me, but that's okay! Mira stepped into Warframe viral. Albrecht may be worse than Bella's. Not even close. Not even close. Alright, we had Shem, Lynx, and Finger. Raid, welcome raiders, welcome, welcome. Bulla still thoughts? Yeah, look. You know when I was trying to convince you to play Warframe, and I was like, there's actually a lot of story, and you were like, it's jingling keys, bro, it's jingling keys. And I was like, no, there's story, I promise. I swear, I promise. Yeah, there is story, and there is Old Man Yowie. You met Fear? How do you feel about Fear? Trying out YouTube side of things, but I'm not so used to this. You'd still let him suck? Ahoy hoy! I fucking hate fucking Fishinachi. If you knew Fishinachi before you knew Astarion, would you still feel that way? Real finger, buh, if you have finger. Finger has finger, if you have finger.
There you are. I would speak with you.
Yeah, chat are currently on a car rant. But, yeah, Fear. Yeah, look. I have the opposite problem to you, Mira, where... Yeah, I haven't said what kind or anything, but... Yeah, we're on a bit of a car rant. We're talking about the Toyota Celica that is apparently coming out at some point. Fishinachi is cool, he means well. The thing is, I knew Fishinachi's VA as Fishinachi before I knew Astarion from Baldur's Gate. And because of that, I simply could not get over the Fishinachi when Astarion was trying to, like, you know, get freaky with me. And all I could think of was this fucking giant oversized Norg.
Let us to work.
Yeah, Neil Newborn as an entire person has been ruined by Fishinachi. I think she's fish racist. I hate Fishinachi. I hate this Norg. I don't hate all Norgs. I hate that one in particular.
Murmur or no murmur?
Like the only redeemable one is Bird 3. He is a pure ray of hope and optimism. Hello, Sword. Dongfish. No, you don't understand. My beef is with Fishinachi.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mira, how far are you in the storyline? Check DMs. I waiting expectantly for DM.
You don't need to know why, you only need to procure them and procure them now. Crucible marked. Go.
I reached about 17 recently and endgame is so boring there's nothing to do. I don't have a reason to play. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's tons of stuff. MR is nothing to do with like storyline progression or, you know, leveling or, well, it is to do with leveling. It's nothing to do with like storyline progression or quests or making money or anything like that. We also had a few people spoiling shit now, so I showed them like the good modder that I think I am. Good! Good, good, good. What's the best way, like, power level 1 rank up? Like, just your mastery rank, or just for one weapon? If you're talking about for one weapon in particular, Cephalon, Samarisus, like, what's the name of it again? What's the name of the Samarisus thing where he disables your abilities sometimes? Yeah, Onslaught. Sanctuary Onslaught and a Link Sanctuary Onslaught are the best weapon leveling places. Pretty good for Warframes as well, but mainly for weapons. Oh yeah, It's mainly just build some new weapons or buy some new weapons and then take them in there and slam them through and bada bing bada boom, you're done! There used to be a few maps that were like perfect spawn like ratios to size that were really, really good for leveling, but a lot of them have been like adjusted or patched over time. Like, some people will remember Hydron. That'll work for power leveling up to the next MR? Yeah. MR is based on nodes completed on planets and also on weapon completion. So if you get your weapons to level 30, then you shelf them for a bit, and you get some new ones and level them up. That's the easiest way to burn through mastery rank quickly. Yo, Draco! Hydron, Draco! Man, those were the days. Lovely Panda. You're 5k XP out from getting raw and citrine? Yeah, I would recommend just find any weapons you can that are like easy purchase straight from the market or anything. Go into Onslaught, slam them out, call it a day. If you purely just want to grind mastery rank, that's the easiest way. You're getting humbled by guilty game mode? Okay, this is a bit of a hot take, but when we got guilty and I first played it, I was like, this is pathetic. I was like, this is not like the challenge that I thought it would be. Yeah, I guess railjacks and intrinsics would work as well, but I don't know how effective that'll be at that low of a level. Like, when you're MR7, the game is kind of not expecting you to be doing much railjack yet, so... Yeah, it's... I don't know, I would go with Onslaught and work from there. I believe you get Onslaught pretty early in. Really only do railjack when I need credits because I've got no decent farming options. Can you do index? If you can do index, index is good, easy, brain off credit farm. Anyway, I don't think I saw anything from Mira about the old man Yowie. I hope Mira had a great time with the old man Yowie. I also had a great time with the old man Yowie. One day I would like to see Mira's in-depth analysis of the storyline of Warframe so far. As she sees it, because she plays a lot of story-based games. Index just for John Prodman? What, like last time we did it? I mean, I would. You guys know how I feel about John Prodman. Finally back at my PC, I listened to you live while helping with the thermal isolation. Did you do well? Is it good? About Kaylee though, who knows what she can do? Albrecht the deadbeat husband? Yeah, exactly. The only one who finds Frago animations really funny. Frago is just a weird weapon. Frago is just like, you know Tinkaton? Like the Pokemon Tinkaton? It's just that. Albrecht the deadbeat Valis 2.0. Yeah, I agree, Sav. We need to get Mira into a nice long relic crack or something like that. We need to get Mira to grind with us. I know she's having a great time with the story, but we will see. We will see. We need to get the grind on. Compared to Bulas, Albrecht is a saint. Yeah, Mira's first actual grind session, and it's just me going and dragging her into a fucking, like, 100 wave infested RB defense. Not a single fuck given. Albrecht is grey, Ballas is just evil fun. Oh yeah, Ballas is a dick for the love of the game. I made a tweet about him last night, like, do you think Ballas ever looks at himself and goes like, damn, maybe I am a piece of shit? And the overwhelming consensus was no, he doesn't. Take her through the looniest tangents of her life. Unfortunately, you guys have seen me and Mira together are just like fucking yapatrons. We are actual genuine yapatrons. Brackets, I love her. But we are actual yapatrons. The concept of a relic crack with me and Mira in it will literally just be yap 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 yap. Schizo for 3 hours? Exactly. Do you guys not remember the Baldur's Gate streams? Where we achieved nothing because we kept yapping and fucking around? Did you guys forget about those? You guys are the closest thing to godless revelation. Looking at yourself and knowing you suck requires self-reflection. Do you think Ballas does have self-reflection? But he goes, no. Maybe it's the tenno that are wrong. Wasn't there for Baldur's Gate 3, can you do it again? So, ironically, we were meant to finish off Act 1, and we just never did. Because we were having issues with, like, Mira can't play Baldur's Gate in little bits of time. And all week, my stream schedules are little bits of time. Like, because I have work. So, it just wasn't working for her brain. Also, we achieved nothing because every single week, like clockwork, I would fuck something up. And we'd end up in like a fight that was completely optional, but I picked it anyway. Could therapy fix Ballas? No, I don't think it can. Because for therapy to fix someone, they need to have a level of, like, understanding that they did something wrong. If you take someone to therapy and they genuinely believe that they're in the right the entire time, the therapy is going to be useless. Do I believe the theory that Ballas is still not gone for good? I don't think he is. I think that motherfucker is gonna find a way back. I fear he is too slimy and also too plot central to just not be there. Basically, their premise is psychopaths. They would have to go through the first step of admitting you have a problem. Yeah, and Ballas is never going to admit that he has a problem. Because it's the Lotus that's wrong. Regretfully, he does look too riveting for D to not bring back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's always the tenno. It's the tenno who are wrong. Never Ballas. Ballas didn't do anything. Never. Yeah, I think he is so plot central that I don't think we're ever really going to see the end of him. I reckon Wally is probably going to do some bullshit and we're going to see him again. revives Nitok, who seems to be the next big bad Archon. Tower revives things? Maybe. I would hate for that to be the case, but... in the Tau demo, he said to the Lotus's face that the sentients are incapable of peace when he himself sabotaged a peace treaty. Yeah, that's my point. I don't think he's gonna be gone. Good night, Locke. Have a good sleep. Wooly might be the big bad wolf, but will never hate anyone as much as Velas. I mean, look. The quests where we have to deal with Velas, like especially the way he treats the Lotus in a certain quest, nah. He deserves the hatred. The hatred is very justified. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we see him again. I will probably rage if we see him again, but it wouldn't surprise me. Lore fun fact, being simply nice is considered a foreign concept to an Orokin in their society. Yeah. Imagine being biologically programmed to be a con. It's insane. Somehow Valis returns, just take a Magnus Prime and clock him in the back of the head, yeah. It revives Warframes and tenno too? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's like kind of the point, right?
Current sequence is almost nullified. Just one last thing.
You want a golden bottle made from his bones? Didn't the tenno get the power from Adis? Yeah, but like the power itself is not just from Adis, right? Like the power comes from like Tau reviving shit and sentient reviving shit and like a whole combination of fucking nonsense, right? Adis died for our sins, chat. Yeah, healing isn't like a super common sentient thing, is it? We got our revives from Adis because Wooly took our light when we met him on the Zaraman. Yeah, exactly. Which, therefore, technically... other tenno can revive on their own. We lost it. Then Adis gave it back. Yeah, but then how do other tenno have it? That's my point, is like, isn't it all coming from Tau? Yeah, Adis also isn't Adis. Never got the revive thing, the tenno got wiped except for us, right? Yes and no at the same time. Thanks, Eternalism. I don't know, I fear it is very confusing. Keep yawning. Keely! Hi Keely! Good morning, just wanted to give you a daily dose of positivity. You're stunning, hilariously funny, and amazing soul. Aww! Thank you, Cruelly. Thank you, thank you. Isn't the rat tap tap Tenno still alive? Rel? Is he? I thought we killed Rel. Hi, I'm new to Warframe. Could you tell me the best mission? Yeah, Rel's dead, isn't he? Leon isn't real at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the entire point of the Change of Harrow questline was us mercy killing Rel. Unless I entirely misunderstood that, I'm pretty sure that quest was about beating the shit out of him and killing him. Now, it's not out of the question I might have misunderstood it, but I'm pretty sure he's dead. We released him, yes, probably dead. Yeah, I took it to mean he was dead. Like, the last line of the Chains of Harrow quest is like, it's something along the lines of like, Rel is finally at peace or something like that. Which I always took to mean we mercy killed him. Which, damn, D really didn't make a questline about mercy killing an autistic kid. Leon still hears Wooly and sees all the other Harrows, so he may have access to the same thing as Rel. I thought we set him free and took his job. Max, what do you think setting him free means? What do you think setting him free means? Yeah, killing him. That's my point. Freeing him from this mortal coil. Yeah, he got sent to a farm upstate. Rel got sent to the Harrow farm upstate. Do I happen to have a spare elemental sandstorm? No, I do not. I am sorry. Now we deal with Wooly personally. I feel like we were always bound to deal with Wooly personally. Like, Rel's continued living or lack thereof does not really determine whether we were going to deal with Wooly. Rel was already dead before we freed Halloru from the chains. Was he though? Because the last line of the quest implies that he wasn't until like then. Hi DTM! We saw his ghost. He was soulbound to Harrow, destroying Harrow set his spirit free. So yeah, we did still kill him. We killed his soul. omnipresent and hive-mindish. It's like more of a concept than a singular entity. Like my Wally would be different than yours, but act the same. I guess the question eventually becomes, is the intent for the story to be interpreted as a single player story? Like, that kind of determines the way Wally is treated, right? If the story is interpreted as a single player story, like if you take it at the exact wording to imply a single player storyline, where your tenno is the only alive tenno, basically, that is a very different situation to the concept of there being multiple tenno out there fighting. And like, yes, D has implied it's a single player storyline, but we don't know if that's for ease of like explaining things to the player, or whether that's because it's actually intended that way. Multiple characters talk about there being heaps of other ops in Tenno, then you can assume that it's not like a true single player storyline. I'm probably explaining this really badly. You guys understand what I'm trying to say, right? I'm probably explaining like my line of thought absolutely horribly. Rove and Fibonacci talk about groups of Tenno and clans. So yeah, the way it's written when you're in a quest line speaks in a very first person like manner. But other dialogue implies multiple. So it's kind of like simultaneously both again, depending on like what one DE needs at that point in time. I'm tired.
You in the mood for a little Gotta believe there's some nice.
Yeah, I feel like no matter how hard I try to explain this, my point is not gonna get across.
This is gonna hurt. You need all 4 key glyphs from these pillars. Choose your pain. It's the only way to open a netracell.
Am I reciting sutras? No, actually, it's the sound when you finish the EDA, or like the murmur sound, is the same as the sound that the monks make in Spyro 2 Colossus level.
Way out of the anchor hold. Use that terminal. Take your key glyphs and get to it. Come on.
Like the original PS1 Spyro 2, the Colossus homeworld, in the opening cutscene of it, there are these monks and they're levitating a goat, and to make the goat levitate, they go
Get control of a few terminals. That'll help you zero in on it.
and it sounds similar enough to the murmur sound that like my brain has connected the two. I wouldn't be surprised if you did in fact reference that. Well, it's that similar. It's genuinely that similar that like, surely, right?
Still hunting. Find the burrow with Winter's. Kill that.
Either way, every single time I think about that. Every single time I think about the Colossus monks going, why to levitate the goat. Will we ever get Stuart Copeland in Warframe OST? Someone started a rumor that Stuart Copeland will be back for Spyro 4. And then it turned out to be false, and I was very upset. Like, I was so excited for more Stuart Copeland Spyro music with Spyro 4. And we're not getting it. Because apparently the world does not get nice things anymore.
This is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. I was afraid of this. Netracell security system.
Treating you like a magic apple. I fear I do not foresee Stuart Copeland in our future in Warframe. At Digital Extremes, please fix this. Please fix this injustice. Please hire Stuart Copeland to write some Warframe OSTs. Shakes lip. Will I win Gamba after this? Yes, you will. I'm certain of it. See? See? Magic lip ball. If you gather all 7 of them, something cool might happen. If D-Rep can collect VAs like Infinity Stones, they can definitely collect composers. This is like a crack dream, right? But I would like to see the Destiny composer that got laid off be brought in on the Warframe team for something. Like is it Dan Salvatio or whatever? Whatever his name was. The big Destiny composer that did like Garden of Salvation music and stuff. I yearn for something like that in Warframe. I'm forgetting his name, but Michael Salvatore, that's it. I don't know where I got Dan from. I have no idea where I got Dan from. But, yeah, having him do some of the OSTs for Warframe would be absolute magic. Mainly, I miss Garden of Salvation boss music. As you empty your Strun Prime into an Eidolon, imagine. I kind of want to do like an Eidolon run with like Garden of Salvation music over it now. I feel like we need a boss fight with the appropriate gauss soundtrack. Dan Salvato from DDLC? Maybe. I don't know, my brain just picked up some fucking names and mashed them together, I think. Hey, Hellchild! You love the environments in that raid? My computer wallpaper for like years and years and years was my hunter with like, you know the last bit before the final boss fight in Gauss, like that last jumping puzzle? Where you have like the cliff view over the entire Black Garden? I had like a screenshot of that as my computer wallpaper for so long. So long. I may still have it somewhere, hang on. I do still have it.
Albrecht's damn necromancer.
Big image incoming.
Forcing the netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock him out.
Yeah, this was my computer background for like the longest fucking time. Is that for an ultramide? No, it goes over 2 monitors. It's just a dual monitor. I have a whole folder of stuff like that.
Take whatever Albrecht was hiding and get back to the sanctum.
Most of it is old toy wallpapers that I had. But yeah, I had my hunter. I have a few of my model.
Nothing about Albrecht? Okay.
I have a couple of Diva Overwatch ones. Hi, Ginny. Hi. And then yeah, I had my hunter. I had a few Mercy ones, a few different like Overwatch character ones. A few of my model with like art that I put together. Yeah, Garden of Salvation is like the most perfect aesthetic that Destiny ever had. And like Destiny had some really pretty stuff, so
Another job well executed.
I think the prettiest one I had is this toy one. This is really nice. I should get art that looks like this, but with Akari, with me. I think that would be very cool. Maybe I should do that, just as a treat. Maybe we'll have the Black Garden aesthetic back when we get a garden world in Tau. Hopefully. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing with me, Lynx. Lizard can have a treat as a treat? Yeah! Thank you for playing, Lizard. Buh. A friend request? Oh, it's Finger. Kid named Finger! You wrote kid named Finger on the note. Hi, Kohai. Hey. Classic meme. Kid named Finger. Yeah, I guess we should do some dog days, shouldn't we? I guess let's do some dog days. You're gonna go eat? Good night, Max. Thank you for hanging out. Who wants to come along for some dog days? Who wants to come do some dog day? Day of the Hound.
All accounted for.
Og A's?
Well put together.
Anyone else for some dog day farming?
Cut down the...
And make the Lotus proud.
You saw a friend request to someone at D, unfortunately. Alas, D have not added me. D-Ward, yeah, that friend request has been sitting there for a long ass time too. That friend request has not moved in a while.
You ever just sit in your orbiter, think about stuff? No? Cool.
Chat, does anyone else want to play Og Days? Please come do Og Days with me. How long we running it? Long enough. You have 8,000? Holy shit. Yeah, valid finger. Alright, I guess if anyone wants to join, send me a message. No, they build a game at the moment. No, it's okay, Kohei. That is much more important.
They have just shut down all
Who's up dogging they days? Yeah, who the fuck out here dogging they days? Day and they dogs. But no, please give them lots and lots of cuddles, Kohei. That is a million times more important. Chat, can we please have some love for Kohei? Kohei and the uppie. Mabizzi. Lubbies. It is okay. Everything will be okay. We still have one more spot. He tried biting me for cuddling him, so I've been rubbing his back. I really think, yeah, spend as much time with him as possible. You will not regret spending as much time as possible. But I'm sure you already know that. And yeah, very big lovers. I hope everything will be okay.
I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
I still have this fucking Toyota Celica page open. Hi, Superman! Hope you're doing good. See, the 13 or 14 had him since middle school and has been spoiled rotten. Keep spoiling him for as long as you can. That is all. Would I not buy a people mover? I do not want to move people. I want to move me. I appreciate you trying to find me cars, but your suggestions are fucking terrible and I can't tell if you're rage baiting me or not. I can't tell if it's genuine suggestions or just absolute and utter rage bait.
Get ready for a capsule.
Are you not people? No, I am person. I'm not that fat. I'm not even that fat. Doing fine? Not my name though? Shh. Yes it is. You are Soup Man. The man of soup. You have a Nissan one? It's comfy. You're really thirsty though. You ever just do a stealth mission where a guard in a restricted area sees you, you see him seeing you, blows up, doesn't trip the alarm? Yeah, it's happened. Your internet online? My internet looks okay. Hi, Annie. Hi. I can't see any dips in my internet. Like, not even a singular frame has been lost. explanation, Pyro, would be he got killed by a sentinel. And that will not trip the alarms. Are we suggesting cars? Recently bought a hybrid Subaru Crosstrack. Yes, I am in the market for a new vehicular. No, I'm not fighting the NBN. Is Plague Star happening for real? It will, yes. Not right this second, but it will. He was behind glass and he was a volatile. My sentinel did no damage to it. I don't know then. Something must have AoE'd him. Something must have AoE'd him through the glass, but who fucking knows what that is? I think it's your internet. I think your internet is fighting the NBN at the moment, Yabby. Your guess? B. It could be B. Could be Z as well. Sometimes you got a B, sometimes you got a Z. Yeah, the internet here seems fine. It wasn't last night, but it seems good at the moment. B or B or B? Which B do you prefer? Oh, that last one isn't B, it's S. You can have that B, or that B, or that S. Seems beating your NBN agent with the pool noodle made him do his job. Things are kind of fuzzy. Okay, maybe it's your eyes. Maybe your eyes are the problem. What party time? This is normal Slavic. What? Oh, beer and cigs? You like at least 10 standard drinks down? Look, Pirate, if I could beat the NBN guys up with pool noodles, I would. Like, whenever I see them parked in any road that, like, leads to my house, I get stressed out. At one point, they were digging on, like, another street and cut the fucking internet, and it fucked up my street's internet for, like, days and days while they fixed it. And it was absolutely terrible. Everyone in chat is drunk now? I'm not. Fixed, quote unquote? Yeah, while trying to fix another street's internet, they fucked our internet. And then they had to come fix our internet. And then, I don't know if they broke another street's internet or not, but like, they're fucking useless. If I see an NBN van anywhere near, like, the block that I'm on, I get stressed. I'm like, oh boy, oh fuck, here we fucking go. Nah. I hate when I see an NBN van. For those who don't know, for non-Australians, the NBN is our shitty government-mandated way of having, like, fiber and copper internet. It sucks dick. It's terrible. Your options are NBN, Starlink, or go fuck yourself. Like, that's it. The NBN screwed up a street near me so bad they had to repave the whole street. Yeah, that somehow doesn't surprise me. An ISP? No. The ISPs all have to go through NBN. Hi, Sisha! So, you don't have to, like, deal with the NBN specifically. The NBN is the government side. But, what's NBN? That's what I'm explaining right now. The NBN is the government side thing of how Australian internet is handled. So you go to like an ISP, you go to like Optus or Telstra or TPG or whatever fucking internet company you want, whatever ISP you want. But they all use the NBN government fiber and copper. So it makes this weird situation where you could be on any of the, you could be on any ISP, have to pay different prices, but still have the exact same cap. Like, no matter what, you still get the exact same cap of hardware because it's not up to the ISP, it's up to the government. It's really stupid. It is dumb as fuck. Yeah, same bag of shit, different sticker on the front. Yeah, internet speed is given to us by the government, and ISPs just set, like, look, most of the prices are pretty much the same, but they just set their own price for it. So every ISP here comes in the same few internet speeds.
Another job well executed.
Every single internet provider has the same few speeds available. So your options are, you can get something like 25 down, 8 up. Hang on, can I see the full plans here?
Say roots and shoots one more time. I dare you.
Roots and shoots. Da, da, da. Okay, so the options for speeds are, you can have 25 megabytes down for about $80 a month. You can have 50 megabytes down. By the way, upload is normally half of this at best. So for 75 a month, 25 down, 8 up. For 87 a month, 50 down, 17 up. For 89 a month, I don't know why it's $2 difference for this. 100 down, 18 up. And then there's a promo at the moment. And then there's a few more for like different areas. So mine is like 5. I think it's meant to be 1,000 down, 100 up. It's either 500 or 1,000 down and 100 up. Which is good, because I need that upload speed. I don't care too much about the download. I care about the upload speed, because I stream. I need to have good upload or I'm cooked. Secret option 4, expensive unlimited data phone plans and a hand warmer. So when I first moved into, like, back into the city from the middle of Buttfuck nowhere where I was originally living, I had to stream off of 4G mobile hotspots. Let me tell you, that was terrible. Where is Dog Days? .4G hotspot is creative and bad at the same time. Yeah, it was terrible. It was genuinely terrible. My stream was in an awful, like, maximum of 720, average of like maybe 500. It was so bad. It couldn't sustain 720, so it would like drop up and down. Let's do mission 4 then.
One of you festering tube rats is Haywood Jablomi. Haywood Jablomi.
Wait, I wanna... There we go, now we can.
When I find you, I'm going to kick.
Vayhet got prank called. Have you seen Discord? You've had a few? Hang on, I have not seen. Where am I looking? Basement? Holy fuck! Why so many? What are we celebrating? I hope we now get a John Prodman equivalent for Grenier called Hayward Giblo Me. Surely we'll get that, right? Like a secret mission Grenier called Hayward Giblo Me. Didn't we have Clem? Yeah, but Clem isn't like John Prodman. We need like a secret Easter egg thing like John Prodman is. Clem is just a straight up character. I'm talking like a full blown, like do an hour of some Grenier thingy to even see him. And he gives you a signed poster or something. Today years old when I find out you have a separate Discord in your clan. I mean, yeah, I don't talk about stream stuff in the clan because people don't like it. They can't replicate the goat? Look, the amount of people who don't know who John Prodman is actually kind of scary. Like, it's genuinely baffling. Know who he is, but never beaten the legend? You just have to do an hour of index and then he appears. And he gives you a signed poster. Like, what an aura farming character that he makes no announcement when he shows up. He just shows up, spawns in, and when you kill him, he gives you his autograph and leaves. You don't even kill him. He gives you his autograph and he goes. What an aura farming fucking corpus. One hour of index just to get the poster is worth it? Absolutely. It is very much worth it. They're like, all the bottles are a glass out of each? It'd be a glass out of each. If he drank all of that, he would be dead. No, you have a little taste. You have a little sample of each. You don't... Some of those are like expensive bottles too. He yearns to have a poster of the goat? Maybe we'll do another Prodman run at some point. Would people be interested in doing another Prodman run? I mean, we've only done one on stream. We can always do another. If anyone wants the poster and is willing to put up with an hour of index. You never play index, so you'd be down when available? Sure. We really could. Just start building up a little poster collection. That actually sounds fun. I would probably appreciate being able to do like a few more and start building up my poster collection again. Because I donated most of my Prodman posters to the clan, like, Prodman room. Which is fine. I'm not mad that I donated my posters to the clan Prodman room, but I like more of them, because they're kind of cool. I can show you guys them after if you want. It's literally like a orbiter decoration with his signature and a picture of him.
So you won this one. Best out of how many have? Let's do it again. Meat sucks.
Chat, I'm actually quite eepy. I am feeling particularly eepy. I think it may be sleep time. I think it may be eepy time. Your boy tired. Your boy would like to snooze. You can tell that like the yawns have been building up and building up and building up. Bye, Lizard. Well, have a nice rest. Thank you for streaming, Akari. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, bedtime, Yabby. I'm eepy. Hope you sleep well. Much love, Benny. The biggest amount of love in the world. Good night, boss. Good night, God. Good night, Zed. Good night, Lynx. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you also for all of our resubs today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am very, very appreciative. Thank you for giving me money. I always feel so weird saying that, but thank you for resubbing. Thank you for thinking of me. The biggest amount of lubbers in the world. Hello, Bob. Good night, Bob. Good night, Chad. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Thank you.